All right, today we're diving into something pretty incredible. Think about Taiwan. You probably think tech, right? Silicon chips. Well, get this. They're making huge waves on the global stage, but not with chips, with wind.
And really, it all boils down to this one question. How on earth is this small island, a tech powerhouse, suddenly pivoting to become a world leader in green energy? It sounds kind of crazy, but the answer is fascinating, and it's happening right now.
So yeah, the answer? It's literally in the wind. See, Taiwan isn't just dipping its toes into renewables. No, they are going all in, harnessing some of the most powerful coastal winds on the planet to become a true global leader. And this isn't some far-off dream, it's happening as we speak. Okay, so how are they actually pulling this off? Well, it all starts with a single massive goal. We're talking about a concrete, super ambitious target that the whole country is getting behind. And here's that magic number, 20%. By 2025, they're aiming to get a full fifth of their entire energy supply from renewables. Now, you have to understand, for an economy that's been almost completely reliant on imported fossil fuels, this is a seismic shift. It's huge. So when you look at this chart, what's really fascinating is what makes up that 20%. Because a massive slice of that renewable pie is coming from one specific source, offshore wind. They're turning the Taiwan Strait, which, by the way, is one of the windiest spots on Earth, into this incredible national power plant. But, having a goal is great. A strategy, though, that's what actually makes it happen. So let's get into the how. What's the actual game plan that's turning this vision into giant steel turbines spinning out in the ocean? And this is where the sheer scale of it just becomes mind-boggling. I mean, check this out. We're talking about more than 100 wind energy projects already in the pipeline. This is not some small pilot program. It's a full-on industrial mobilization with billions of dollars pouring in to build an entire industry, basically from the ground up. So, how do you manage something this huge? Well, it all comes down to a really smart three-part strategy. First up, you've got the government, and they are completely committed, driving this national shift away from fossil fuels. Second, you have massive, massive investment. We're talking serious capital flowing in from all over the world. And third, and this is key, they're creating these powerful global partnerships. They're bringing in international experts to work side by side with local Taiwanese companies to build up that local know-how. So you've got the vision, the money, and the collaboration all working together perfectly.
Now, of course, a project this massive has to be about more than just clean energy, right? And it absolutely is. This whole thing is a perfect example of a win-win situation. What's good for the planet is turning out to be amazing for the economy, too.
And this just lays it out so clearly. On the one hand, you've got the obvious environmental benefits, right? Slashing carbon emissions, moving towards a sustainable future. But then, look at the other column. This green shift is creating thousands of new, high-skilled jobs, it's pulling in billions in global investment, and it's cementing Taiwan's reputation as a real hub for clean energy innovation. Okay, so this brings us to the bigger picture, because this isn't just a story about Taiwan. What's happening there has huge implications for the entire world. It's basically a blueprint that other countries can look at and learn from. So the big takeaway here is that this is about so much more than just building turbines. It's a powerful symbol of a real, tangible shift to sustainability. It's a huge step in the fight against climate change. But maybe the most important part? It's a working model. It proves to the rest of the world that this kind of massive, rapid energy transition, it's actually possible. And there's a quote that just sums this all up perfectly. It's all about showcasing what can be achieved when vision meets action. And that's really it, isn't it? It's the difference between just talking about making a change and actually getting out there and building it. And all this leaves us with one final question to think about. Taiwan is stepping up and showing the world what can be done. So it kind of makes you wonder, who's next? Whose vision and whose action is going to lead the next big green revolution?